In this video, we look at Euromoney Institutional Investor and if we would buy it as part of our portfolio. Also, if you stay all the way to the end, I'll show you how you can win this comic for absolutely free. Roll title. Hi guys, and welcome to the Glengad Investor. If we're just meeting for the first time, my name's Liam, and today we're going to be looking into Euromoney Institutional Investors and how it performs against my personal key 11 fundamental matrices. So less of the talking and a little more action. Let's get into this. So disclaimer off the bat here guys, nothing I say here is financial advice. It is all in my own opinion and for entertainment purposes only. So we're just bringing up Euromoney Institutional Investors in Hargreaves Lansdowne as usual. And the first thing, as always guys, we look at the price to earning ratio. As you can see on the screen right now, it's 34.79, which is above that 20 marker that we like to see. So unfortunately, we're starting out on this one with a negative review. It'll have to be a no in the first fundamental marker this week. And next we move on to the 1 year chart for Euromoney Institutional Investor. As you can see on the screen, we've got a lovely upward trajectory over the last 9 to 12 months, or pretty much since the COVID-19 pandemic. And that's something we do like to see, very encouraging. So therefore, there's our first fundamental ticked off the box. We like this one and we're good to go. Next, we look at the performance of the share over the last 3, 5 and 10 years. As you can see on the screen right now, the performance over the last 3 years has been in a downward trajectory and it's not fantastic. Over the last 5 years, whilst it has performed a little bit better as it's on a slight upward trajectory, it's still not much above horizontal or flat performance, and therefore it's not really provided much of a return for its investors over the last 5 years. Moving on to its performance over 10 years, whilst this has slightly improved, it's got a slightly better upward trajectory for the last 10 years. It's not better than some of the shares that we've seen before, and therefore I think we're going to have to give this as a negative marker and our second failure to meet one of our fundamental criterions. Now we move on to one of our more tricky criterion to meet over the last few weeks, director deals. But as you can see on the screen, it's an absolute sea of blue. There's been some lovely buys by the directors in the last 12 months. We do have those two large sales, but as they're tax related, I think it's something that we can understand, and therefore I think this criterion is met and we've leveled up the score here at 2-2. And now on to my favorite part about owning a share, dividends. I absolutely love dividends. As you can see on the screen, the share has paid a dividend every year for the last few years, starting in 2016 at 23.4p, going all the way up to this year of 2020 where it paid 11.4p. So leaving 2020 aside for just a second, the dividend has increased every year from 23.4p all the way up to 33.1p in 2019. But it did pay a dividend in 2020 when many companies didn't. So that 11.4p is very good news. And I think we tick the box for dividend, guys. I really like that. On the screen right now is what this company does, or it's its company's information. And to be honest guys, I have read this at least 10 times and I'm still none the wiser what this company does. Even from visiting the company's website, I still cannot figure out what it does. So therefore I can't understand it, and that has to be a down marker on do I understand. On the upside however, the share is a full listing on the London Stock Exchange, and therefore we meet that criterion. So just filling in the boxes here guys, it's a negative for do I understand, but a yes for a full listing on the stock exchange. This is getting very close here guys, very close indeed. Star now and bringing up the history of the company for the last 10 years, and as you can see that history is well fulfilled. the earliest year here being 2011 all the way up to 2020. So that's our criterion met here of having a good 10-year stable history of the company, which proves that hopefully for 10 years going forward in the future, the company will also be there and stable and making money. So that criterion is passed and a tick in the box for 10-year history. Now we know that the company has been in existence for at least 10 years. Has the company made a profit every year for the last 10 years? And again, as you can see here, it absolutely has. With that highest profit coming in 2015 and quite possibly the lowest last year, but that's understandable given what last year contained. So I think we're quite comfortable here in having another tick in the box, guys, for the company making a profit for every year of the last 10 years. Something that we really like to see. Shows good management and good operational skills. So pulling up the debt here for the company, we see that currently the debt sits at 70 million. Now we need to figure out how that translates into our fundamental marker of not 3 times greater than the profit for the year. So looking at that profit from the year, if you remember, it was 32.91 million. So jumping over to our calculator, we put in that 32.91 million, multiplied by 3 gives us 98.7, which means our debt is less than 3 times the profit. So therefore another tick in the box. And all too soon we're on our final fundamental marker here, which is the market capitalization, and if it's less than 15 times the profit of the company. So how do we figure that out? Well, we know what the profit was last year. It was 32.19 million, and we multiply that by 15. So just jumping over to our calculator here, guys, we're on 32.91 million into the calculator, and it's 493 million with a market capitalization of over $1 billion. We do not match that criterion, so it has to be a no. So guys, as you just seen, Euromoney institutional investors did not tick enough of our boxes to be included as an individual share in our portfolio in our ongoing Share Bingo series. Now, at the start of this video, I promised how you could win this comic book for free. So all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel and leave a comment down below saying Euromoney. So just easy again, guys, all you have to be is subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below saying Euromoney. So that's it for this video, guys. See you in the next Share Bingo.